Hello, welcome. My name is Scuf and welcome back to another Call of Duty video here on the channel. Today, we have another episode of Blueprint Review. This is episode number 275. And today we are taking a look here at the brand new American Dad bundle that was added into Black Ops 6 yesterday, which is a pretty cool bundle that I'm definitely excited to use today. I mentioned it in my video from yesterday, how excited I was to use this bundle, and that is definitely still true today. So here's what comes with it. So we have, of course, Stan Smith, the character. We also have the Terror Alert Yellow blueprint for the XM4, the Homewrecker blueprint for the Ladra, the Good Morning USA emote, which is pretty awesome, the Last Stand finishing move, which I think this says Condemned, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm trying to read it, but I can't really tell. But anyways, we also have the Fishy Business weapon charm, the Let's Dance calling card, which is pretty hilarious, the American Dad emblem, and the American Dad decal. So again, a 2,400 card point bundle. So I'll go ahead and purchase this thing, and I will see you guys all in the inspect of the Terror Alert Yellow blueprint. Alright guys, welcome into the game. Here's a look at the Terror Alert Yellow blueprint for the XM4, looking pretty awesome. Again, a cell shaded blueprint, of course. And yeah, not much to this one. Pretty self-explanatory. It's not like it's a mastercraft or anything, so it's not going to have a unique inspect or anything like that. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the recoil patterns on it, and then we will go into depth. It also has a launcher, I should say, as well, a standard launcher. But let's go ahead and take a look at the recoil, and then we'll of course jump into the gameplay. And here you can see the weapon charm, and you can also see what the skin looks like in game, just in case we don't get a gameplay with the skin itself. But here's a look at the recoil with no control whatsoever. So kind of shoots pretty much straight up and then goes directly to the right, and then here's me controlling it. Okay, so not too bad there at all. And also here's the class that they gave us for this weapon. Again, I did show you guys the launcher already, but we have the Kepler Red Dot, the standard launcher, the CQB grip, the infiltrator stock, and the Sturlock lasers. So kind of an interesting setup, not anything that seems to be super excellent, but of course we're gonna have to see how the gameplay goes. But hopefully you guys to enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys all in the gameplays I'll see you guys all in the two gameplays. Alright guys, welcome into the game. We are playing some domination here on Lowtown. Hopefully we can do well. Okay, I'm just gonna lay right here, I think.
Zone A secure.
Come on, show yourself. Thank you very much.
Someone should make a movie about this. Or even better, someone should make a video game about this. Oh, wait. Take your Bravo on your way. Never mind.
All right, we're gonna get a free B capture. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Like honestly.
Okay, this is kind of fun. I can do battle.
Yes, let's go. There we go. There's 3 people down.
Losing Bravo. Are you trying to shoot me?
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here.
I guess you are. Calling in score streak.
Now I equipped the Seth Rogen skin with hopes of using the
Losing B. UAV prep for launch. Take it C.
normal skin in the game, or the bundle skin, because I think how operators work in the game is that if the game like registers that you use a operator a lot more than a different operator, then it will. Oh no, I didn't reload my weapon. Dang it. It'll like program in the fact that you use this operator a lot, so I'm going to prioritize it. So I wanted to put on an operator that I don't think I've used one time to see if maybe I could get the American Dad skin more commonly, and that might be true, but we'll have to see. He should have killed me that easily. Like, was I really that inaccurate?
my mark. Tack on. Launching UAV.
Tactical incoming!
There we go.
Smoke before entering heavy combat, but oh well. Watch out, they got a sniper!
Aguinaldo calling in UAV.
Hostile sighted. Yeah, watch it!
Tack on.
Secure and charge. Capturing the oh, I see you.
Oh my gosh, that was such bad aim. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we definitely flipped the spawns. That's good. Yeah, they got 5 people still. But I kind of have a feeling, yeah, people are starting to back out. This always happens, sadly.
Take it out. Hey, actually, do you guys want to buy some batteries?
Oh man, so close. We've got 10 shots left.
There's an enemy shooter!
Nice.
Secure in zone A.
What weapon do you have? Jackal? I'll take it. I will definitely take a Jackal.
Operator establishing score streak.
Okay. I guess I should have just kept the Olympia.
Calling in score streak.
And they're down to 2 players. Well, luckily there's the beautiful power of editing where I can just edit out most of this game. I'll definitely put this in the video. I mean, this is my most successful game I've had all day with this weapon, so we'll have to see if any more people join, but I think there's like a, I don't know if it's an algorithm or something in the game where if we're past, I think the 50% mark, then the game won't refill players back in. So I think this is probably going to be how the game ends with just one player or 2 players left. Okay, back up.
We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
I'm just trying to wrap this game up as fast as I can. When it's very clear that, you know, the lobby isn't going to have any more players come back in, I try and end the game ASAP. So that's going to be game number 1, guys, of the video. Really hope you did enjoy it. 36 and 12, managed to get a 3 KD gameplay. Maybe pretty luckily. I mean, the lobby kind of fell apart a little bit, but, you know, it was fun. I haven't played on Low Town in a while, and I'm trying to kind of rediscover maps that I really don't play that often, that I usually always vote against. Red Card will forever be off of my list. I will never play Red Card again as long as I live. But maps like Protocol, maps like this one, Low Town, and maps like other map, just some of the other maps that I don't really play that often, I'll definitely continue to give them a go. I can't remember. There was another map that I was playing in my Road to Diamond or Dark Spine video that I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this map. Usually don't, but then we ended up having fun. I can't remember what it was. But anyways, that's neither here nor there, but I'll see you guys all in game number 2. Alright guys, welcome into game number 2. We are playing some
Capturing this objective.
Alpha secure.
domination here on Skyline. Hopefully we can do well. Rocking out here with the blueprint.
I see you.
We would have gotten him down.
Secured.
I'm so toxic. This blueprint is so toxic, but hey, whatever. Whatever.
Incoming lethal.
Oh, nice job, teammate.
Tactical incoming.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh.
Losing B.
Ooh, that's... Oh my gosh, thank you.
Taking Bravo underway. Losing A.
Watch out, sniper!
Enemy CUAV inbound. We're
Is the sniper dead?
Alpha.
I think so.
Lost A.
Shoot.
Recon overhead. Next.
Watch out! I
Losing
see you!
Charlie.
It's a terrible spawn.
Securing
this
Zone A.
objective.
Zone A secure.
Watch out,
B.
sniper!
Next call, NATOM strike inbound. Securing Charlie.
Enemy field upgrade. Incoming lethal.
Locking down Charlie.
Tactical incoming.
Really? I got a hit marker?
Taking Bravo underway.
Watch out, sniper!
Enemy UAV inbound.
Ooh. Man, I'm trying so hard right
I
now.
see you!
Doing barely any talking at all. Apologize, guys, but
Enemy shooter!
I'm so dead.
Secured.
But there's a bloodthirsty.
Package inbound.
Somehow we're just squeezing out it. Somehow we're just squeezing out a good gameplay here.
Securing C.
Hostile sight!
I don't know how. I think maybe I am getting a little bit more warmed up. You know, everybody has weird off days in Call of Duty. It happens to us all.
The enemy back.
You know, especially in the skill-based matchmaking era. In the era before skill-based matchmaking, you know, you could have an off day and
Locking down Bravo.
you may not do great, but you could still get excellent gameplay.
B locked down.
But in the skill-based matchmaking era,
Enemy RTSD detected.
if you're even slightly off a little bit, like your focus might not be quite there, you're not really like super awake, maybe like a little tired, it is very difficult.
Incoming lethal! Tactical incoming! Enemy field upgrade! Enemy shooter!
Taking A.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Forget the smoke. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, teammate. And there it is. There we go, guys. 49-23. We were able to get a gameplay. Thank goodness. It's just been an off day today here in Call of Duty, but I can definitely be happy with that. Thank you to 999 for getting an insanely good gameplay. Kind of carrying our team a little bit there with a 68-30 gameplay. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed both gameplays of this video. And I will see you guys all in the review of the blueprint. Alright guys, welcome into the lobby. We're taking a look here at the Terror Alert Yellow blueprint for the XM4. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So again, we already went through the class, so we can just jump right into the aesthetic, practicality, and worth. So starting off here, first off, I do like the aesthetic. I think it's a pretty cool looking weapon. Definitely is themed around the kind of the M4 setups from like the multiplayer or from the campaign of Call of Duty history, you know, with the noob tube and the laser sight and that type of stuff. So that's definitely kind of what the emphasis of this blueprint was. Man, my words today. Is supposed to look like a kind of a military M4 build for this weapon, which I can definitely respect, and I even like it. I even like how the blueprint looks aesthetically. So I'm actually going to go ahead and give this blueprint a 7.5 out of 10 for the aesthetic, which again, just for reference to you guys here, when it comes to my blueprint review videos, a 5 is average, 6 is not bad, a 7 is good, an 8 is a great looking blueprint, and a 9 and a 10 is an amazing looking blueprint. So a 7.5 I think is very fair, because I do think that it looks pretty cool. Next, for the practicality, is this a good blueprint for the XM4? So it's really hard to say. Again, if I wasn't having an off day on Call of Duty, maybe I would have been more successful with it, but from my experience today, I was only able to get 2 2KD gameplays, and those are the ones that you're going to be watching in this video, in probably about 2.5 hours of using this blueprint. So it's not very good, I would say, for getting really good gameplay, and there's really a couple of reasons why. Number one, a launcher is a completely worthless attachment for a weapon like this. Launchers, number one, they aren't very good damage-wise. Number two, they just aren't practical. You guys saw in the gameplay how slow it was for me to take off the launcher, and you're definitely going to be a ton more successful if you just focus on using the M4 or the XM4, sorry, with a normal grip. And that's also another negative about the launcher, is that it doesn't do anything to affect the recoil, so you're putting yourself at a really big disadvantage recoil-wise. Luckily, the XM4 has very low recoil to begin with anyway, so it doesn't hurt it extremely badly, but it definitely puts you at disadvantage. So that's definitely the first negative. The other negative, that's definitely the biggest one that I will say is very bad for this blueprint, is it has no barrel. It has no barrel, and it also has no muzzle. And for me, again, the muzzle wouldn't really matter, because again, the XM4 doesn't really have much recoil to begin with anyway. But the biggest problem for me is the barrel. This weapon not having a barrel is a really, really bad thing for the effectiveness of making this blueprint good or making this blueprint bad. Because again, as I was mentioning in the gameplay a little bit, if you're going up against a fully kitted out CR56 AMAX, a regular XM4, any other AR in the game that's fully kitted out with a barrel, you're going to get outgunned most of the time. And that was definitely what I was able to tell in the gameplay. So that's the second kind of negative about this, is that it doesn't have a really good barrel. And last but not least, another one of the bigger problems for me, is it doesn't have an extended mags attachment. The XM4 is a very great AR, but it does have a very fast fire rate. And this 30-round magazine just does not really do very well with this XM4. I mean, I've been using extended mags on this weapon since basically the first week of the game coming out. And because again, this AR really needs it. It's at a very significant disadvantage if you don't have it, because of how fast the fire rate is. The last 3 attachments are fine. I don't really have any problem with them, to be honest. I would probably adjust them maybe, but Infiltrator Stock is my favorite attachment for ARs, and the Sturlock laser is probably the second best laser in the game next to the target laser. So as far as practicality goes, is this a good blueprint? Unfortunately not. Is it an average blueprint? Like, is it kind of middle of the road, good and bad? I think it's getting really close, so I'll go ahead and give the practicality a 4.5 out of 10. So that leads us now, last but not least, to is this blueprint worth using? So let's just hypothetically say that I go ahead and get rid of the underbarrel, put on a better underbarrel. If I put on a custom barrel, the aesthetic is going to disappear. So let me go ahead and put on just a regular muzzle, and then let me put the let me go ahead and put the NATO overpressured rounds on there, and let me go ahead and put on an extended mags. So we're basically keeping the aesthetic except for a couple of things, and now let's see how good this blueprint is. Okay, it's really not bad anymore. It's really not bad at all. And you can keep the aesthetic. So also here really quickly, I'll go through all the camos that you can equip to it. And I'm going to start doing that in the worth. So when it comes to the worth of the blueprint, I'm going to go ahead from this episode on. I'm going to talk about if you can make the weapon look good while keeping the aesthetic, and also what it looks like with camos. So here's what it looks like with gold, diamond, dark spine, and dark matter. So I think it, again, just like kind of what's been a trend common with these blueprint review videos, is I think gold looks the best. But because I have dark matter, let me go ahead and put dark matter on there. And this is how it looks. So you actually get kind of a cell shaded dark matter, which I think looks really cool. So again, we made a relatively good class, but just keep in mind again that if you do decide to use this blueprint, you won't be able to use the muzzle. So you're basically going to, instead of having a barrel on it, you're going to be using the NATO overpressured, which is basically worse than the base barrel that you could put on this weapon. So again, with dark matter, you could technically put on a different barrel, but it would really hurt the aesthetic. So again, is this blueprint worth using? I would say maybe. And then because it's a maybe, I'm going to go ahead and give that a 5 out of 10. So factoring everything in, this blueprint is going to be getting a 5.7 out of 10, which is, I think, right perfect for this blueprint. It's not great. It's definitely not good. And at the end of the day, it's just going to be average, unfortunately, which is kind of sad because I was kind of excited about this. I was hoping that it would be pretty cool, but you guys can see that, if I wanted to use this in game, I can definitely use it. And I can definitely, with this setup, I might be able to do pretty well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of Blueprint Review. I apologize that this video is going to go up a little bit later than I was hoping, and I also apologize that the demeanor of this video is a little bit off. I don't know. I'm just having a weird day. It happens to all of us, You know what it's like. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, I'd like your always appreciate, check out any of my other previous episodes of Blueprint Review. They will, of course, all be linked down below in the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you guys to check out as well. And I will see you all on another Call of Duty video very, very soon.